Okay, this is reading China's outrage, okay? Prompting outrage from China. So this, above it, which is the definer, I've got a new way of doing readings again. These are the letters, documents, things that we've got. And at the base of it is, in alignment with friends, long-term friends to Taiwan. We want to see them move to calmer waters because they keep being threatened by China. So we are holding to the commitments we have with Taiwan. Okay, this is about long-term, also working together. This is America working together, that she went to this visit to talk about, this holding to our values that we've stated before, and about the assets and help that we're willing to give. So again, we have here working together with the assets. She went to talk to them about continuing to hold to the policies that we have with them. So we have here the lovers with Taiwan, long-term, looking at long-term benefit, working together, again as usual. And up here in this corner, we have, guess who? China. Basically today, Xi Jinping is blowing his stack, just in his narcissistic ramblings and really upset that we are not being taken in by his schoolyard bully tactics. So I'm going to leave this here so that I can, because I have no way to hold this and shuffle cards to put them out. But let's do the next one and see just what China is going to do with this. Now they say they're amping up this, their what do you call it? Their exercises, and they're going to use live ammunition, etc., etc. So let's see how that's going to play out. So I'm going to put this here so I can shuffle and put out the next reading, and we'll see what we have. We're going to try this another way. I've got part one of the reading that Pelosi's in Taiwan and reaffirming things for support for Taiwan. And of course, over in the corner, we had Xi Jinping is kind of blowing his stack and stewing over there. Okay, so Xi Jinping had his person out there saying, well, we're going to use live rounds, and we're going to do something that the U.S. can understand, schoolyard bully tactics. So let's see, what is he actually going to do? So I'm going to show you as I pull the cards. We have temperance. We have wanting to move to calmer waters. We have, he wants to show his victory. We have that working together and justice, but let me see what we have above it here for the qualifier that affects the whole reading. So let's see what we have for the qualifier. Yeah, snaky stuff. His, not a surprise. This is his, sneaky, and just con men and bully threats and all of that type of thing, that he's going to use that, to try to gain a victory with his big talk and everything. And so let's see what we have with the Temperance and moving to calmer waters, because I think in this case, yeah, it's going to be his narcissistic thing, okay? That instead of being temperance, I don't pull the cards upside down. I'd say these things are upside down, that he's trying to stir it up. They're doing their exercises out there. We're going to use live ammunition, and I'm going to have the victory, and I'm going to show you. That's his thing that he's doing, basically. So with that, yeah, new information that just came out. His speaker came out and said, we're using live ammunition, and we're going to, I'm going to show you. So when we have this work together and justice, and he's going to try to put out some new strong arm tactic, basically, and talk it up, talk it up with his stuff, the big talk, that he's all that in a bag of chips, okay? So the narcissistic things that he's putting out, new information he's putting out, they're working on it, okay? Working on stirring up things with the stuff that's going on, because he doesn't like what he sees. Wah, 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 okay? He's not happy with the situation that Pelosi is there affirming the commitment to Taiwan, okay? So he's doing, as the head of the government there, he thinks he's God, basically. I think I'm God, and I'm going to work to make you unhappy with my con man nonsense that I'm putting out there. I'm using live ammunition, and look at how powerful I am, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so that's basically what he's saying. The snaky thing, the con man, the thing is, I'm working on this. You're not going to like it. I'm like God, and you're not going to like it because I'm going to put strong arm, and you're going to see the justice I could put out there. I'm going to amp things up there with the out in the war game things, and I'm going to use live ammunition. So in other words, he's blustering his way through, okay, saying that he could have the victory, okay, because he's putting out this new information. They're going to use live rounds, and he thinks he's God. I'm the head, and you better listen to me. And it's this same narcissistic thing that we have with those that are basically schoolyard bullies, okay? Now, he can get away with this stuff in his country, with the way that he just jails anybody he doesn't like and is able to pull that. But on the world stage, he doesn't have the power that he thinks he has in China. So again, what he's going to do, the war games and use live ammunition, he's the narcissistic bully that's going to overturn temperance, and rather than go calmer waters, he wants to stir everything up, and working on that thing to say, you're not going to like what I'm doing. I'll show you, okay? Because I'm going to show you what it would be justice, the hard, harsh, his idea of justified action, because He's a narcissistic bully, and he thinks everything needs to run according to his desires and wishes because he's somebody that cannot be trusted, okay? Again, this is somebody that's a thief, that's a con man, a thief, and will do whatever out of his narcissistic rage, but he knows better than provoke it too far, okay? But he's going to try to stir up stuff when it comes to the war games that he's doing. So he's going to have a big show of force and talk up big about how powerful and how tough he is, and you know, all the stuff that he's going to put out there about how we're walking a thin line, okay? And nobody better oppose him, etc., etc., etc. But we are not under his thumb, you know. We are not Taiwan, okay? So his threats and his bullying tactics and stuff, they are what they are. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Love and light. See you online.